here I am to talk to you about the latest film by Marvel Studios, Captain America the Winter Soldier. It was everything I expected it to be, and more. There were still a few things, like plot-wise, that I was like, they should have done more with this, or they should have done more with that, or whatever. And this isn't me speaking as a comic book fan either, because I haven't really paid too much attention to Captain America until he became a film star, as it were. And I have to say, I kind of wish I was more familiar with Captain America, because I think Chris Evans' depiction of Steve Rogers is like one of my favorite characters, but at the same time I think they're all my favorite characters in a bunch of different ways. And they're all different aspects of like one like super person or whatever. I don't know how to say it. But anyway, Winter Soldier pretty much picks up after Avengers, probably somewhere in the middle of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, which I still have not managed to give a good chance because I was so bored in the few episodes I saw that I kind of just stopped. But next month, once the season is over, I will probably look back into it, especially because it looks like they're trying harder to incorporate into the cinematic world, which they should have done all along. Am I right? But anyway, you find Steve Rogers messing around, doing S.H.I.E.L.D. missions, hanging out with Natasha Romanoff, who, regardless of anything from the comics and the source material, a lot of moments in this movie make me ship Steve Rogers and Natasha. And I would love to see something like that happen, as much as I'm pretty sure Black Widow and Hawkeye are supposed to be like a thing, but he wasn't even in this movie. So it makes me wonder, are they just like pushing him like even more to the side, because he's already like a severely blindsided side character, as it were. And I don't know, because I was thinking if they ever made a Black Widow movie, it would be Black Widow and Hawkeye. We need a Black Widow Captain America movie, even more than this movie, because it's awesome. So basically, he goes on some mission. They go on some boat. There's some people speaking like multiple languages. I don't understand why, since they were all apparently German. But that aside, it's cool that they aren't just people with really fake European accents and are actually people speaking in other languages. So consistency aside, good job, guys. The effects are spot on. The action sequences are cool. And they're not recycled from all the previous movies that have come so far, which was awesome and surprising at the same time, since, you know, you make your franchise successful and then you know people are going to go see the sequel no matter how bad it is or whatever. But Marvel keeps delivering, and that's good. Natasha gets these really cool action scenes of her own, which is good because she's so much more integral to the whole theme than we're ever really given a chance to see in Avengers or even in the Iron Man movies where she appears. But yeah, all in all, a good picture. I don't want to give too much of the plot away, but if you're a comic fan or you've just been following this from the beginning, you already kind of know who the Winter Soldier is. But I'm not going to tell you. But all the same, his identity is really the smallest part of the plot. So that's kind of something I wanted to be bigger. Samuel Jackson's pretty awesome. Lots of humor. Lots of heart-wrenching scenes mixed in with the humor. Lots of completely over-the-top ridiculous things all mixed together into this cohesive unit of a film that definitely makes you wonder, what the hell are they going to do next? I mean, we already kind of know a little bit about Avengers 2 Age of Ultron, yada yada, as far as the new characters and some of the plot lines and stuff. But I can't wait to see what they do with a third standalone movie for Captain, or what they would do for another Thor movie, or the future of any of this. Or Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, any of the newer upper-coming things. It's going to be awesome. Though I'm thinking that a Captain America 3 would definitely be more like a sequel to this as opposed to taking place after the events of Avengers 2. Unless I'm completely missing something here. But it would be nice to have like a backtrack sequel or whatever, or even just another sequel that's just kind of like, this is why this character is awesome, like Thor 2 was. Because let's face it, Thor 2, plot-wise, was kind of like, what? Yet still one of the better pictures in the cinematic universe so far. But yeah, go see Winter Soldier. Don't see Winter Soldier. Talk to someone about why you want to see it, why you don't want to see it. Tell me who your favorite character is. I want to know. But yeah, go see this movie. Like, I was kidding when I said don't. Just do it.